The time has come to say goodbye to an old friend, my 1977 Pontiac Trans Am. But stick around to the end of the video to find out what motivated me to let her go. This is Gendel Overland, brought to you by London, Ontario Jeeps. Ever since I was little, if I saw something that drove my interests either on the movie screen or the television, I always dove in head first. Jumping on ramps on my bicycle to one day building a few cars. During the 80s, the most popular car on the road was a Camaro IROC Z28. I purchased a base Camaro and created a clone of what I envisioned in my mind's eye. Fast forward a few years later to when I found a 1977 Trans Am on my way to a Kiss concert. After several thousands of dollars and 2 years later, my dream car had finished its complete restoration, making it an exact clone from my favorite movie of all time, Smokey and the Bandit. A decade passes and my passions start to shift to a totally different automotive beast. We're talking about my 2020 Sahara Unlimited Wrangler. If you followed my previous YouTube channel, you saw how it progressed week to week from a mall crawler to a rock-crawling monster. When I traded this Jeep in for my new 2022 Rubicon Gladiator, I was left without a Wrangler. But now I have an overland vehicle that will take me on new adventures that have been on my bucket list my entire life. This build has been inspired by some of my favorite YouTube channels, Trail Recon, Story Till Now, Way of Life, Unwinding Roads, and Ozark Overland Adventures. However, overlanding and rock crawling are two entirely different things. So let me introduce you to the newest member of my fleet. This is Morpheus, my 2022 Rubicon Wrangler. So with this Rubicon, I went with the steel bumper. I'm going to be taking these end caps off and making it a stubby, just like I did with the Rubicon Gladiator. It's got the front camera, the trail camera. I did go with the 3.6 Pentastar, which is a bulletproof engine. And I got the air intake, which is awesome. I do have the auxiliary switches. This is a neat little feature. It is an add-on that goes on the end of your fender, so when you got your tires sticking out, it's not illegal. And it's going to stop a lot of dirt from splashing up onto the side of my Jeep. It's got 35-inch tires with these awesome, looks like beads, but they're not. They're artificial bead locks. They're not staying with the Jeep though. I've already sold these off, and Paul with the Gladiator is going to be getting these wheels. I did go with the heavy duty tire carrier on the back, the stock one, so that's pretty awesome. Look at this backup camera. That looks a lot different than the 2020. It looks a little beefier, which is pretty awesome. I've got my drone in here already, so I just wanted to show you this real quick. It does come with the dual top group. It also comes with the Rubicon rock sliders, which I will not be keeping those either. So it's so exciting to have that new car smell. I still have it in my Gladiator, but wow, there's nothing like this. All the goodies are still packed in here, so I'm going to take all this stuff out and I'm going to put it inside my Gladiator. Let's see what we got here. This is a cargo tray for underneath the back. See how that works? And I'll show you when I put that in. And on the back of Rubicon seats, you've got molly straps, which is awesome for extra storage. That is the Freedom Panel bag. This is the door off mirrors. which is awesome. What else do we got in here? But I've got another set of handles that goes up here. License plate brackets, tool kit. So that can stay all in here, and I don't know what this is. Some kind of bag, assembly date. Cool. So now that I got all of the parts out of the Jeep, you can really see how much room that I have in this Wrangler. A couple of accessories that needs to be installed. The floor mats still need to be installed. But this is my new Jeep. Here's the floor mats here. That antenna is there, but I'm not going to be installing that. It does need a cleaning before I put the floor mats down, which they'll take care of that here at the dealership. It does have these sill guards, which I didn't realize was coming with it, which is pretty cool. Because when you get in and out of the Jeep, you step right there, so that would eventually ruin your paint. The options that I got with this is the LED screen, but I've got the auxiliary switches. I've got heated steering wheel, heated seats. I've got proximity locks, so as soon as you walk up, it'll automatically unlock for you. Press this button to lock it. I've already put the London, Ontario Jeeps decal on it. And the oh shit handle already has Wrangler on it. Now my last Jeep did not have that on there, and I was really wanting to have that on there, so I'm really thankful that this one does. This is my new JL. It is a 2022 Wrangler Rubicon, and what you're seeing right now is I'm just about to change the hood out to the same hood that I had on Sasquatch. I've already taken the Rubicon hood off, and I'm just waiting for my painter to show up with my DV8 hood to install. I should note that this Jeep has less than 50 kilometers on it, and I'm already changing something out on it. But while I got the hood off, let me just show you what I have here. This is a 3.6 Pentastar engine. For some reason, the 2022s have a shortage of the cap that goes on top, so the cover's missing, but I do have the cold air intake, which is awesome. here's how it turned out. Looks quite familiar, doesn't it? Say hello to Morpheus.